What's up, everybody? This is the one and only Mark Spencer. Hi, everyone. Baseball is getting really interesting now, folks. This is the MLB review, part 17. And you know what, folks? I've been here since the trade deadline, but you know what? It's getting interesting. The games are getting really, really intense. The fans are getting intense. A manager has been fired. And, folks, what's going to happen next? It's just getting dicey. Right down the stretch here, folks. So now we're going to get a good exclusive look on what's really going on in the season, folks. Let's take a look at the standings. So it looks like the Chicago White Sox are on top of the Central Division. The Minnesota Twins are chasing them down. And I tell you right now, and then you look at the Milwaukee Brewers. Right now they're 84 and 69. They lead the wild card. I think no, they're not leading the wild card. They're actually behind the Mets in the wild card race. Now we're going to take a look at it. Just give me a second. So now we look at the wild card. The New York Mets have a pretty good lead. So we get a close-up look. You look at the New York Mets, 84 and 67, and look at the Milwaukee Brew Crew, 84 and 69. So the Mets have a game and a half lead over the Milwaukee Brewers and the Houston Astros. They got 4-game lead on the Houston Astros. Don't forget Florida's still there, St. Louis is still there. One's 5 games out, one's 6 games out. You can say Arizona's out of the wild card. They're competing for the National League West. Now we go to the American League, and we'll check out the wild card there, but I don't think there's no contest. So this is where it gets dicey. Now we look at the wild card in the Boston Red Sox, 89 and 63. You look at the Minnesota Twins, 82 and 70. They have no chance of catching Boston. 7-game lead. New York Yankees have no chance. Toronto Blue Jays are both tied at 81 and 71. I think Blue Jays will finish third in the division this year. It's just another year rebuilding for them. But hey, they've had a good year. Cito Gaston has been a positive influence on this team, and the players got to be totally happy with their efforts. So let's take a look at what happened with the Cubs and the Brew Crew. It looks like the Cubs complete the sweep over the Brew Crew. Win 7-6. Giovanni Soto hit a 3-run home run to tie the game in the ninth. Derek Lee's single won it in extra innings. So that's pretty good. Sometimes, you got to be glad to be able to do these games. No doubt about it. So, I'm back, folks. That was cool, eh? Sometimes you don't get to do all these games all at once. But I think now in the stretch run in Major League Baseball, we're going to see some great heroics. We're going to see some games coming down to the wire. We're going to see some teams really showing their colors. I think with the New York Mets and the Philadelphia Phillies, it's going to come down to pitching. I feel the New York Mets have better pitching than the Philadelphia Phillies because they're my team. The New York Mets have to pull this one out, even though they've lost Fernando Tatis for the season with a shoulder injury. I know it's tough, but this is what happens. This is when their leaders have to show up. You look at Carlos Delgado, Jose Reyes, and David Wright, and the rest of those great players like Johan Santana, Pedro Martinez. You can go on and on. You look at the Philadelphia Phillies. They got Ryan Howard. You got Chase Utley. You have Jimmy Rollins. He's a great, great leader. And you look at the pitching and Brett Myers. Who else they have in the pitching? Brad Lidge is a closer. I mean, they have a lot of good weapons, no doubt about it. But it's going to be close down the stretch here. Milwaukee Brew Crew looks like they're falling apart. The only bright spot for them, you could say, is CC Sabathia. Even though they fired Ned Yost, that's be one of the craziest firings in Major League Baseball history, but they've been playing so bad. That firing came as a complete surprise to me, and I think all over Major League Baseball, they're all just, they're shocked by that firing. There's no doubt about it in my mind that, you look at Ned Yost, the former Milwaukee Brew Crew player, the last time the Milwaukee Brewers made the playoffs was 26 years ago. Man, basically I was just a baby when they made the playoffs. That's a long time ago. So it would have been nice to see the Milwaukee Brewers make the playoffs, but they don't deserve to make it right now. They're playing so bad right now. They have no confidence. They're just losing every single game. The Chicago Cubs just swept them. I don't know. The pitching hasn't been there. Ben Sheets has been a joke. He's a free agent in the offseason. If you're going to be a free agent and you're losing down the stretch here, that's not good. And when you look at the Toronto Blue Jays, A.J. Burnett, man, he's won 18 games. Unbelievable. I think he's going to be making some serious coin in the offseason. I still think Roy Halladay will be traded to the New York Yankees because I think he's a good fit for that franchise. And, you know, anything's possible, folks, in the game of baseball. You know, you just don't know. So, you know, I love doing this, guys. This is what it's all about.
Major League Baseball is back, folks. I enjoy this. I hope you do, because it's in the game, baby. Mine is more expensive. MLB Review, Part 17. Take care, everyone. We'll see you next time on the MLB Review. See ya.